Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dress like $1 million bucks, things in his cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, and listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join? Yeah. You gotta turn it on, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Turn it on, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on now. Dig me. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Thank God for it all the time, too. Well, here we go. Today, I want to share something with you that'll help you because it's helped me. You know, I was telling the story once that in this magazine called Rob Report, that there was a statue I used to see for years. I started buying Rob Report magazines years ago. So I just wanted to see what affluent people did, just wanted to see what people with means did, what type of investments they did, what they bought, where they traveled to. The Rob Report is just like a big boy toy magazine. You can see what cars is out. I didn't have money for none of it. Just, I was dreaming though, I just wanted to see. And, there was a statue inside this magazine of this man who was coming out of this bronze rock, and he was completely bronze, and he was muscular, and he didn't look nothing like me, but he was a man coming up out of a rock, and he had a huge hammer and a chisel in his hand. And as his body from the waist up was coming out of this huge piece of stone, you could see where it was him who had been chiseling and forming himself. So the name of the statue was Self-Made Man. And for years, man, I said, man, I'm going to get a big house one day and I'm going to put that statue in the backyard in the corner. That's going to be my little spot where I go chill because I'm a self-made man. Well, after years of working at becoming somebody and having reached a degree of success, I would have nothing to do with that statue. There's nothing about that statue that appeals to me anymore, because on my journey and in my quest to become what I thought would be this self-made man, where I could put this statue and had this statue in the corner be kind of cold, symbolizing that I had made it, I realized on my journey there's no such thing as a self-made man, that we all need help, and that God places people in our paths along the way that benefit us oftentimes. And it's the most unlikely person oftentimes. And it's the most unlikely way that he presents these people in front of you. It's crazy how he does it, man. And so this is a statue now that I look at and I go, I see what the creator was saying, and that's cool, but not for me. because I needed help. And I've learned a lot of things like this along the way. And the part I wanted to share with you all about this is you've got to develop a sense of purpose. You have to develop a sense of purpose. That's different. See, your purpose is created for you by God, because when he created you as an individual, from whatever two parents you may have, that's not important here. When he created you, he had something in mind for you. And it was a purpose. God has not created a single soul to become a criminal. God has never created a single soul to be a drug dealer. This came about through some decisions we made as sinners, and we stayed in that place. But see, when he created us, he has a wonderful idea for us. But God gives us human beings this thing called choice, and we have the power to decide. So you can decide if you're going to adhere to the purpose that God created you and made you for, or you can go ahead and make some choices on your own. So like if God wanted to give you a life and come to you and give you life more abundantly, and that's his promise, if you come to him, if you choose him, then cool. But if you say, well, this ain't moving along fast enough, I'm going to get my own life of abundance, I'm going to start slanging, well, guess what now? Ta-da, you made a decision. And see, God's decisions and choices, the one thing I learned about him, God's decisions, choices, his voice, it has no sin in it. Ain't it amazing how many people that came up to you and said, the Lord wanted me to do this to you and I'm doing it, and that God is punishing you and I'm doing this to you because God gonna see that you get your day. Who is this person? Who is this person that God all of a sudden gave this authority and power to? God didn't get that to nobody, man. Nobody. This person don't have the right to hold you to your past, the right to make you pay. So who makes them pay when they make mistakes? Because they all make them. So when I say you have to have you have to develop a strong sense of purpose, that means you have to strongly get in touch with your creator to find out what the purpose you were created for. See, it's two things that I had to learn along the way. My career was what I was paid for. My calling is what I was made for. See, it's two different things, folks. It took me a long time to learn it. Some people think that they calling is to be a performer. Well, that's what you're paid for. And a big part of your life is your performance that's tied directly to your gift. But what you're made for, though, what you're made for is to bring about some significant change in another human being's lives, because we are all linked together in this chain. That's what you are here for. Everybody has a purpose to do something wonderful, meaningful, or impactful for another person. You think the guy that invented the airplane was merely inventing the airplane so he could fly? No, his purpose was to become an inventor, to come up with this invention so he could fly, and we all fly. See, sometimes God will make you successful so you can become successful, so you can turn around and teach other people how to become successful. God saved people so you can turn around and tell other people how wonderful it is to be saved. You see how this thing works? That's what we have to do as people. And it's nothing that we have to go and discover. We have to go and develop it. But if you haven't discovered your purpose, it's simply because, here's it. If you haven't discovered your purpose, it's simply because you have not contacted the creator and maker of your soul to ask and find out why you were created. It's as simple as that. If you buy a Toyota, there's an owner's manual on the inside that will tell you everything you know, how to best operate your Toyota, how to make it work, what to do. They got a troubleshooting section. Your faith is the same thing as an owner's manual in your car. Open up that book, man. Find out how to jumpstart your life, how to troubleshoot it, and get on with your life, and find out your purpose and develop a strong sense of purpose. All right? Okay.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention is required just for a brief moment. I don't know if you realize it or not. I did, and I'm pretty sure you have too, but he did it again. That God has done it again. Another day, another blessing, another opportunity, another shot, another crack at it. And man, for him to give it to you and you to be here for it ain't nothing but a gift from God. Man, I thank him for that. Steve Harvey Morning Show, Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica, and the legend that is nephew Tommy Jr. still out. So good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning, Steve. Happy Tuesday. You okay?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What? Something's on your mind, I can tell.
Yeah, just waiting on Junior, that's all. Just waiting on Junior.
Well, he's coming back, you know.
What I'm just waiting on Junior. Come on with your questions, so you finna get the rest of the song. Go ahead.
You got a Junior question, Carl?
Shut up, Tommy. No. My question is, you are still trending, sir, from that suit that you had on in VestFest. So tell me about it. Put it together. How'd you come up with it? The shoes. I'm talking about head to toe.
You know, Charlemagne insulted me on stage when we were talking.
What? Really? That's your boy.
He started with a compliment, and then he thought he was complimenting me, but it was an insult to me. What? He was talking about how great I was in one aspect, and then he said, I'm telling y'all how well he doing. Look at him sitting over here with this Salmon suit on. And I said, whoa,
brother.
Whoa, brother.
What happened?
Brother, this is not Salmon.
Damn,
and then I laid back.
Who's that L?
This is Player Pimp Pink. That's what this is.
PP, baby.
No, this ain't Salmon. I remember Jay-Z was getting in the car one time and they said, Jay-Z, you look sharp with that pink suit. He said, this ain't no pink suit. This is Salmon. Well,
It's
see, me and Jay-Z
Salmon.
from two different generations. I wear suits for a living.
The L is silent.
She keeps Shirley is telling you the L is silent. It's salmon. You keep
Not
saying
salmon.
salmon. Yeah.
Salmon is the color. Salmon is a fish. Who ain't taught
For
y'all?
yourself.
Salmon is a color. Salmon is a fish. Now, if you want to sit up here and be wearing this little funky little suit made out of fish flesh, that's you.
That's all you looking crazy, huh?
But mine was
Salmon with that
pimp
L.
pink. And yeah.
What, that was nice. You look
People,
so good,
yeah,
Steve.
people
Yeah.
loved you for that. They really did. They
Blue
love seeing
cheese.
you at this big age and still looking good and dressing. You look slim. You look good. People love
You
it.
aging well.
You know, I
Yeah,
told
you
him on
look
stage,
healthy.
I said, you
Healthy.
know, I'm on the other side of the culture. You know, we got to change some things, but it's going to be up to y'all to change. I said, because I'm a year and a half from being 70. And then I leaned back and said, I know. I know.
Oh, we can't tell. Oh.
I know. Once I gave it to him, I took it right back.
All right, Mr. Salmon. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we will run that prank back with the nephew right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're a homeowner, you know it took years of saving, planning, and hard work to get in the door. Then make that house a home. Now, all that effort has built something hugely valuable. Equity is the portion of your home you truly own that can be tapped to fund what's next. And Rocket Mortgage is here to help you turn your home's equity into cash. Fund your next dream with Rocket Mortgage. Visit rocketmortgage.com today to find out more. Rocket Mortgage, LLC, licensed in 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us this morning, Neff?
Shirley, you know, everybody's got a favorite garment. Like, you know, you may have a favorite jacket. You may have a favorite scarf. You may have, you may have a favorite bra. You may have a favorite underwear. You know, shirt collar. You may have, Let me see.
Get on with the prank.
Yeah, I don't like bras anyway. So go ahead.
I don't like where this is going.
Me either. We should march against this. We should all get together and march.
I've never
can't
cared
stand
for
bras.
me myself.
Yeah, they waste a lot of time. I tell you that, they really do.
Get to your go-to item. Come on, what is it?
But if you can't get your hand back there to tweak that thing real fast.
Anyway.
This right here is my favorite socks. My favorite socks. All right, let's go, Cat Dog, if you would. These are my favorite socks.
Hello, I'm trying to reach a Charles.
Yeah, this Charles.
Okay, are you the guy? Do you live in an apartment?
Who is this?
My name Benny, man. I live in. Let me say this to you, man. This like the third time this done happened, you know, and I done got fed up with it. So I'm finna sit. We finna get this straight.
Hold up, man. Wait. Who are you again?
My name Benny, man. I live in. Listen. Do you use the washroom on the property?
Yeah, man. I use washroom. What's up?
Okay, this is the third time this happened. Last night was the third time. All right, now the first time I happened to be in the washroom with you, and I come up with a shirt missing. Now the second time was my T-shirt, my Chicago Bulls championship T-shirt. I saw your girl with it on. Now last night was the one that drew the line. My favorite socks was missing out the dryer when I come back to get my stuff. So I don't know what you doing, man, when you in this washroom. If you decide you just gonna go shopping in the dryer and get what you want out of it from other people's stuff, man. But this ain't cool.
Hold up, I'm a grown man. What are you talking about shopping? I work every day. I buy my own. Listen, you called me tripping about some clothes, and worse, you called me tripping about some socks.
I'm right. They my favorite socks. So what I got a problem is, what makes you think you can start opening up dryers, getting people's stuff out, man?
Hold up. What makes you think I'm opening up? Hold up. You got the wrong one. Where you getting my number from anyway?
I got your number from the leasing office.
The leasing?
I told them I needed to. Say what?
They done lost their mind giving you my number, calling me with some about some socks.
Hey, man, they my favorite socks. And look here, I want my socks back from you, man.
I'm going to say this one more time. You done lost your mind.
Okay, I'm going to say this one more time. Either I'm going to get them socks or I'm going to get that one of the two.
You got a plan. You say you live in 5 what?
I live in that's where I live.
Stay at I'll knock on your door in about 10 minutes if it's okay with you, partner.
Hey, man, it's whatever. All I know is you better bring them socks when you bring your around.
I'm going to bring that before
my favorite socks. You got my favorite socks.
And you crying like a little about some socks?
Man, the hell with you. You got my
man,
socks,
I'm going to enjoy whipping your part.
Hey, man, you better have shirt. You better have my Chicago Bulls championship shirt. And you better have my socks. You can't be taking people's stuff out the washroom.
That's fine, partner. You got 3 come socks, shirt, and a T-shirt. That's what you want. You got our coming for all of them.
But that's fine with me, dog. But all I do, I want my socks back, man.
You act like my little sister with a old crying.
Hey, man, don't worry about that. I better not catch you or your sister in my stuff. I'm going to tear it off. You hear me?
You ain't going to tear a thing off nobody. You done lost your mind, first of all. Why don't you just head on down to the washroom so I can whoop your now?
I'll meet you in the washroom right now, but you better bring my socks with you. You hear me?
I'm bringing a whooping to you, punk.
I'm going to put you inside that dryer and turn it on since you stealing stuff out of it.
You done lost your mind. Let me tell you one thing. Hurry up, put your on, get down to the washroom now. I'm tired of my shoes.
I'm on the phone, fool. I'm already walking that way. So now what?
When you see me, you know me.
No, I already know you. Once you get busted in the head, you'll know what's going on.
I wish you ain't a man enough, but I'm going
I'll tell you what, how long is it going to take you to get your over there?
It's going to take me about 2 minutes, partner.
All right, then. And guess what else I'm bringing with me?
What you bringing now?
Is you listening to see what I'm bringing?
Man, what?
This is Nephew Tommy from
man, I don't give a Say what, man? Who is this?
Hey, Charles. This Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, man. Yo, girl, man. Chandria got me to prank you, man.
Man, y'all wrong. Y'all wrong. Man, I got one boot on. I'm on my way down the stairs. I'm going to beat somebody. Tommy. Come on, man. Tell me it ain't so. Man, I'm talking about, I know ain't no grown man on this phone crying over no socks.
Oh, man, some socks, crazy. Man. Some socks.
Man, some socks. Boy, you know y'all tripping.
Hey, man, I got one more question, baby. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Man, that's easy. The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Charles, I got you, man.
All right, bro.
Come on and give it to me. Give it to the nephew.
All right, king of pranks. You got it.
About socks.
Too much.
It's the little things that mean so much, you know? It's the little things. Y'all understand? You understand. It's Labor Day weekend. We're on our way into it. We are on our way into it, so get ready. I've been talking about it. I've been excited about it. It is week 0 Comedy Jam coming to Birmingham, Alabama. You do not want to miss it. August the 29th, tickets are on sale right now. It is hosted by yours truly and the headliner of the evening, the one and only Bill Bellamy will be in the building. Yeah. Special guest, Ms. V from Birmingham, Alabama, gonna grace the stage with us as well, and we're gonna have a hell of a time. And tickets are on sale right now. Did you hear what I said? I said tickets are on sale right now. That's Friday night. Saturday night is the big game. Valdosta State against Clark Atlanta University, West Alabama versus Fort Valley. All right, everybody there. Coaches there, quarterbacks there. The band is there, okay? The band is there. They already stretching. They already stretching it out. Yes. And so is me and Bill. Me and Bill stretching it out too. Tickets on sale for Friday night. Come check us out. Weekend 0 Comedy Jam. Yeah, I feel like this is the pep rally week. You know what I'm saying? This is time.
Okay. No.
Sound like you just hopped up in that chair.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
After several tries.
I'm here.
Well, at least
Mr. Pull back the curtain. I'm here.
All right, nephew. Thank you. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO, our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey. You hear him. He's in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're a homeowner, you know it took years of saving, planning, and hard work to get in the door. Then make that house a home. Now, all that effort has built something hugely valuable. Equity. It's the portion of your home you truly own that can be tapped to fund what's next. And Rocket Mortgage is here to help you turn your home's equity into cash. Fund your next dream with Rocket Mortgage. Visit rocketmortgage.com today to find out more. Rocket Mortgage, LLC, licensed in 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Tyrese talks about modern love relationships on Kirk Franklin's Den of Kings YouTube series. Famed strip club Cheetah in Atlanta will be demolished for a new college student housing project.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That don't sound like an even trade.
No.
Well, it's good for the college students, though. A new housing project for them. And an earthquake just tied the knot. We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour. But right now, it is time to ask the CLO. We got to march on the Cheetah Lounge.
Yes.
All right, CLO, here we go. This is from Ellen in Waxahachie. Ellen writes, I had a dream about a man from my past, and then I ran into his sister. She said he still talks about me, so I should call him. I called to say hi, and all he talked about was how good the sex was. He wants to see me. Does he only want sex?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Next question.
Yes.
And my next question to you is, what was your dream about next?
What was he saying, though, Steve?
Oh, God, no. I can't. You know. Last time, he can't even complete a sentence.
Get it out.
I was thinking about that time you great day in the morning.
Then he says, I want to see you.
Yeah, I want to see you. Where you live now? Yeah. No, girl, keep on going. Keep on stepping.
Yeah, please. All right, moving on to Gino in Lansing. Gino writes, I tried to be romantic by showing up at my girl's job with flowers and chocolate-covered strawberries. I found out she got fired a month ago. She said it's no big deal, but to me, it is because I want a future with her. Is she a big liar? Can I trust her?
Well, you can still have a future with her. She just ain't going to be working. That's all.
She said it's no big deal.
Bruh, who said she was a big liar? It's your girlfriend. She didn't tell you she got fired. She didn't tell you that. Maybe she was embarrassed, maybe trying to look for another job, get back on somewhere, didn't want you to think ill of her. You tried to surprise her, now you found out. Now your next move is to have a discussion about it. Yeah. You know, just say, hey, look, what happened? You could have came to me. You know, I'm willing to share these moments with you. I'm not going to leave you because you're not working, you know, and then boom, had that conversation. That might not, what did she lie about? She just didn't tell you she got fired.
What? Why is he so suspicious, though, you think?
I don't know. Me, I'd have lied to you. So you lucky.
What would you have said? I was at lunch when you came by with the flowers and the candy. What?
What you came to my job? Which one?
Oh, you got two.
Oh, okay, you got multiple jobs. All right.
Yeah. I just threw him in it. Which one did you come to? Because I wasn't there that day.
I'm busy.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah. But they
came my other job. Boy, that said, hold on, got a call came through. Hello?
Just lying.
Lieber and Weinheiser Law Firm, how can I help you? Yeah.
They said you don't work here anymore.
No, this is not. I'm answering the phone at my other job. That's why I wasn't down there. And I can't be talking to you on this phone right here because these folks will get rid of me. Now, I'm going to have to talk to you later. That's all. I'm quick with mine.
Work it, dog.
I'm quick with mine. You're not going to get me.
How do you live with yourself? Okay. Moving on to Drika in Camden. Drika writes, I needed a set of snow tires before the winter hit. My husband said he'd get it done eventually. My dad got the tires for me this weekend, and my husband said it wasn't his place to get the tires. It saved us hundreds of dollars, so why is he mad?
Well, it's his daughter. It's his daughter. It could snow any day now. He just did it, man. You ought to just consider it a blessing. Yeah. But you know, let me tell you the way we deflect as men. I was going to take care of this. He don't need the father making him look bad.
Yeah, showing him up.
So now he going to have an attitude with the daddy. It wasn't his place. I'll tell you what, go on over there and tell her daddy that it wasn't her place, wasn't his place, keep his daughter safe. Go on, tell him.
Oh.
And watch the conversation you finna get. You're going to wish you hadn't went over there.
Yeah, I don't think that would go real well. I don't.
That ain't going to go good, dog.
At all. But
so what you ought to do as a man is just say, hey, look, ain't no problem. I was going to pay for the tire. I gave your daddy the money back. I said, hey, man, I appreciate you good looking, but I'm going to take care of your daughter like I promised. Here's your money back. That man will respect you at a highest level you wouldn't even believe.
Okay, question. Eventually. What does that mean?
You can't do that. Something like that you got to do immediately, not eventually. Immediately.
Right. She asked him for the tires. Winter is coming. He said he'll get it done eventually. The husband said that.
His money wasn't right, or he didn't think they needed them right now because winter ain't here. You know, it's September, it ain't snowed yet.
Yeah.
You know. Now, daddy done bought the tires. Now we just burning them up. We wearing these tires down on this concrete and asphalt. It ain't no snow out here.
Boy, man,
please clap back.
We need these tires.
Yeah.
Because winter tires, you don't need to drive them in the summer because they ain't going to be of use. You're just going to run the tread down.
That's what he's going to be saying to her. Okay, to his wife. All right. Eventually. Okay. Last one, Steve. This is Brenda in Greenville. Brenda writes, my coworker is a Republican, and she likes to talk about politics when we go to lunch. She said we should be able to have a discussion without anybody getting mad or anything. Listen, I don't like talking to her, so I stopped eating with her. Am I being immature?
No, it's just you don't like to discuss politics while you're eating. It's an unpleasant subject. But me, I'm down there for it.
Bring it.
So you come on down here. So while you chewing, I'm going to explain to you, I don't like politics. I don't like your party. I don't care for your president. And I really don't have any good feelings about you. Now continue to chew.
You can't do that at work. That's too far.
Yeah.
No, they at lunch. I've never had an appropriate conversation when I was working at lunch ever.
Where, like Ford Motor Company?
Ford Motor Company, Commonwealth Insurance Company, Lincoln Electric. I go to lunch to talk sugar honey iced tea. That's why
you can't talk religion. You can't talk religion here.
Religion and politics. No,
because you will find out very quickly that I'm not in the soul saving business.
We can't pray. We can't pray over the lunch.
No, don't come over here.
Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, so Kirk Franklin's Den of Kings YouTube series is a safe place where Kirk and his guests have real discussions that affect men and a movement for change, for healing, and for brotherhood. So Kirk's recent guest was Tyrese. And along with other guests, and they talked about polygamy, they talked about sex and body count. So take a listen when Tyrese talked about the moment he decided to change.
Every audience I perform in front of, every club I host, I pretty much never see dudes. It's all women. It's been that way from the beginning. And so I got to a point where I'm safe here, but if I felt even more safe, I would be willing to go public with what I believe my number is. But it's crazy.
But I want you to feel
what I've been doing. No, I'm not going to mention the number.
Oh no.
I'm saying what I believe my number is a little scary because I got to a point where a powerful man of God asked me a question, and he said, without even coming at me, he just said, "Hey Reese, let me ask you, man, how many more?"
Wow.
Oh.
The body count.
That changes things. Yeah. Not how many more. All right, Steve, your comments. What you think?
How many more? I don't know.
In other words, when are you going to stop and get your life together?
I just said I don't know. It depends on how my career goes.
How much money I made? How many more millions?
There could be more.
You don't put me on the spot. Come on, how many more? I don't know. You see this number?
Future? I can't see the future. Really, Steve?
10? How you good with that?
What number you think Tyrese had? What number you think he said?
Oh, it's up
Tyrese?
There. It's up there.
It's up there.
It's up there. It's nice. At minimum. At minimum, I know 200 at minimum.
What? Come on now.
Ladies, y'all don't even.
Come on. We know he's a fine black man. We do know that.
No, y'all don't even understand. Y'all don't understand.
And he can sing and act. He's got talent. Yeah.
Jody.
Dog, you ain't even got that. Dog, Tommy body count. Woo!
Hey, brother. Hey, brother, I am.
It's up there. It's up there, nephew. It's up there.
I don't discuss.
Okay, Tommy, don't say nothing. Ladies, what would you consider a high number for Tommy?
What?
What would you consider a high number?
I don't like that.
You said for Tommy or just Tommy?
Yeah, for Tommy. Yeah.
45.
Yeah.
Girl.
You said Tyrese said 200. We'll say Tommy.
You're getting close.
Just to make it interesting.
You're getting close.
So wait a minute, Tommy. Are we playing the high-low game for Price is Right?
Price is Right.
Many more, Tommy?
Y'all not going home with the toaster. I can tell you that right now.
What I do with that anyway? Toaster. How many more, Tommy? How many more?
Ain't no more.
No, ain't no more.
Ain't no more.
Wow.
Because here's my favorite thing that I know about my past. My favorite thing about it is it need to stay right where it is.
Yeah.
In the past.
Now. Yeah.
I don't need to bring none of the old me to the forefront no more. He don't need to make no more appearances.
And you say for women.
What's bad is when you meet somebody from your past and don't remember them from your past.
And you say for women, it's 2 or 3?
3.
3.
3.
That's the
3
max.
is the max number.
One more.
Yeah.
I would
wanna play the number?
forever say
Y'all wanna
2
play the number
or 3.
game?
You would never get a higher number out of me than
3
that.
is one more than I say.
Yeah, but that's it. So, I don't really. Yeah, Tyree's number was up there, boy.
Wow.
All right.
All right. Well, I want you eventually to go on Den of Kings with Kirk Franklin.
Yeah, I do too. He asked me to do the first one, but I couldn't do it. I would do it because I love Kirk.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
It's cool.
And I think me and Kirk have a special relationship.
Yeah.
I would venture to say that I'm a little bit closer to Kirk than most anybody.
Oh, really?
That's your friend. Huh?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, man.
Kirk is
Me
genuine.
and Kirk are in constant communication.
Mm-hmm. Well, you did
Constant.
go on tour together that time, too.
Yeah, but even back when I was doing Celebration of Gospel, Kurt helped me, man.
Mm-hmm.
Him, Donnie McClurkin, Yolanda Adams, and John P. Key. They really helped me.
Yeah.
They really helped me, man, because I was finna quit.
Love him.
I was finna
Comedy?
quit. No, doing Celebration
that.
of Gospel. I did that for 13 years.
Oh, yeah.
I did that for 13 years, man. And
you were being judged. That's what it was, right?
Oh my God, man.
Yeah,
It was like
I remember
crazy,
that
man. My first 2 years was horrible. I did an interview with one of the gospel artists on the show. Mm-hmm. And, before the interviewer came on, we were all on the call waiting and they didn't know. And they were talking about, I don't know why he hosts the show. He ain't even saved. This show should be for saved people. He's not even saved. He's not one of us.
Are you hearing this on the conference?
Yeah, I'm hearing it, man, because they didn't know I was on the call. And, I did the interview with him and everything. And then I said, hey, man, let me get out away from these people, man, because they just.
Yeah.
I could tell you some incidents, man, from some of them big time Christians. Mm-hmm. I was finna walk, and Donnie McClurkin, Yolanda Adams, and Kirk sat me down and said, no, you're not.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you got to go on Den of Kings with Kirk Franklin. You have to. We want to hear all of this story. Yeah. All right.
I ain't going to say no names, though.
Coming up.
I get mad.
Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we'll talk about California's Governor Gavin Newsom and how he's trolling President Trump in the media. How does that feel? Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales event and get away with the deal so right it almost feels wrong. Right now, get huge savings on our popular models, including our adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe, or go all-electric with America's most awarded EV lineup like the Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 6.
Get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a great deal only during the Hyundai Getaway Sale event. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
California Governor Gavin Newsom has entered the chat, and he is trolling President Trump again. Governor Newsom's social media pages are like Trump's social truth pages or truth social pages, and the Democrats are loving it. However, the Republicans are upset about his trolling attacks. It appears that Governor Newsom has changed former First Lady Michelle Obama's Democratic message. Remember when she said, when they go low, we go high? Well, Newsom's new trolling posts are sending a new message. He says, when they go low, we go low. This past weekend, the governor posted information about the launch of his new online store. It's called the Patriot Store, selling his trolling merchandise. Make America Gavin again. Instead of make America great again, make America Gavin again. Because the talk is, of course, 2028 or down the line, he's going to run for president as a Democratic
nominee. No, he has
nominee.
to be.
Yeah,
like right now,
nominee.
he is the only chance that the Democratic Party has. He is the only one with guts.
Yeah.
He is the only one with
stand up to
courage.
Trump. Yeah.
And he is the only one that has the look that they will vote for. They're not voting for nothing else, man. After Barack Obama, President Obama, they said, oh, no, we ain't going to do this no more.
Right.
This is America we live in. And if you don't think that they've made that conscious decision, all you have to do is just look at the voting things with Kamala Harris against Trump.
Yeah.
There's no way they were going to let that happen.
But you said it.
You need somebody to play the game the way the Republicans are playing the game.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Except combat their lies with just truth.
Mm-hmm.
But when they do stuff like the redistricting in Texas, and then he go, okay, well, we'll get 5 more seats. Let me redistrict California. Now they up in arms about that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But what you all are trying to do is steal the election and get it set where you can win again. And that's what, dog, we're not finna do that.
Yeah.
Finally, the Democrats have somebody who's willing to fight fire with fire, because this nice guy punk approach that the Democrats are using, it's embarrassing. And I'm not supporting that ever again. I'm not supporting no weak candidate.
Right.
So I'm not supporting that anymore. Not me.
I remember when President Obama was in office, and you used to say all the time, because I used to ask you, what are the chances of us having another black president in the foreseeable future? And you used to say so eloquently, Steve.
Look at your face. Never.
That's pretty much what you said.
I love, he's America's governor now, Gavin Newsom.
Yeah.
He is not playing in. He's like, hold my beer. This what we doing? Let's go.
Insiders are saying that it's working. It's upsetting Trump, what he's doing. It's upsetting Trump, because you know that. He doesn't like for people to come for him. All right, coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we'll ask the crew some funny random questions right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Here we go, guys, with just some funny random questions we want to ask you guys. Here's the first one. What do you miss most about your childhood? What do you miss most about your childhood? Easy. You don't miss anything about your childhood?
Hell no. Nothing. Do that pole mess.
Playing all day outside until the street lights came on?
Playing all day outside with what?
Because you had a bike.
A nice new bike, man.
Yeah.
Running. We was racing. Everybody had no bike. We was racing. Running, hopping fences.
You had
one basketball all day at the court. Even when they down there playing, we can't be on the other end shooting. We gotta wait. Winner. Lose, it'd be 3 hours before you got back on that court.
Nah.
Yeah.
You don't miss anything.
Nothing. Tommy?
Nothing.
I miss it all. Going to the park, playing, all that outside. I miss it all.
Fun. Yeah.
Yeah, get a yacht.
You get over it.
You be all right.
All right. Here's another one. How would your spouse react, you think, if you proposed a threesome? You know, just to spice things up a little bit.
They reaction? Oh, my wife is not hearing this here.
No.
What spouse?
Yeah.
Because right after I say that.
Oh. It's over. It's over.
What about before you were married, if your significant other, if you proposed that?
No. My girl ain't doing none of that.
Uh-huh.
She ain't doing none of that. What you talking about?
That's good. Because, you know, times have changed. We talk about that a lot on this show. And a lot of times women feel like they have to do this to keep up with the man or to keep this man.
Modern love.
Yeah.
Modern sex.
Mine ain't never said that to me.
But people are doing that now. I mean, you know, more so than ever.
Well, you know, for
All I
those
hear
of you
from
that
my
think that
wife
Neo and look, man, ain't no regular people finna sign up for that. You know, all these people that you got, some celebrities talking about they have open marriages.
Yeah.
Record Miles ain't signing up for it. I'll tell you.
Polyamory is very popular right now. More than one.
Well, my wife would
So
be over
now-
there. I don't know who Polly is. But let me tell you something. I'm in here with these kids. I got these kids, so don't come in here with all this foolishness today. I ain't got time for that.
They have kids.
Nah, I ain't seen no kids in them relationships. But I'm pretty sure they got them.
Yeah. They live
Where
with
they
a
stay?
babysitter.
Where they staying?
When they, yeah. Or whoever. Yeah, grandma.
No, I mean, but I'm talking about all of them living in the same house.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, what's his name? Neo, what he got?
He got 4 women. So how many kids is it?
I don't know how many kids.
Yeah, he's got a lot of
children.
kids.
But
Yeah.
This is expensive. Now you got to have a nursery. Now you got to have this costing too much. This one little act is costing way too much.
Okay, so it's a hard no for the two of you. Okay.
Yeah, that's a hard.
All right, moving on to this other random question. The Powerball jackpot is over $750 million. It was last night. If someone you knew won really, really big, someone you knew but didn't share a dime with you, would that be the end of the relationship or the friendship?
700 million?
Yeah.
Last
750 million.
We close?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Someone you knew. Yeah. Friendly. You were friendly with.
Probably somebody I didn't loan money to then won. Probably.
Yeah.
Could be.
So is the friendship
But
over?
with that, is it over? Would that be the end of
The
it?
friendship older and some stealing finna start. Yes.
So someone you know had a lot of money, didn't give you any, you'd be mad about it.
Now, you'd have to say, like, who? I know a lot of people.
Close friends.
I wouldn't
very
expect
close
a dime from them. But, like, give me an example. Who?
Tommy won the Powerball last
Oh, hell yeah. Tommy go give me some.
All right.
And I am.
I win the Powerball. I'm going to give all y'all some.
All right.
Yes.
Me too. All right.
All
Coming
of
up
us
next,
did.
the nephew and the prank phone call for today, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, how could he be so cold-hearted? We'll get into that, find out what that's all about. Wow. In just a few, because right now the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
Shirley, I got a butt for you. That's what I got. I got a butt
Excuse
for
me?
you. This right here.
Excuse me?
Yes. This is called Butt Man. I mean, you know.
It would be high butt man if it was.
Oh,
Yeah,
see,
that's-
really?
whoa,
Really,
there
sir?
you go. Yeah. That's why I was
Yes.
Tommy.
long,
Yes.
nice dunk.
Everybody knows.
You walk on your tippy toes.
Yeah.
So your
Everybody knows you got a high butt. It's okay.
So if I bring my toes down, would my butt be normal to y'all?
No,
Will it
no.
lower?
Just lean your head back. You'll see what we're talking about.
Listen, I'm about to call Vaughn. Vaughn apparently has been making photocopies of his butt at the job. Okay? So I'm calling from Human Resources, letting Vaughn know. We know you the butt man, but we finna make sure. So everybody on the floor, we got to see everybody's butt. Everybody got to bring their butt in here. We can figure out what butt this is that's on the copy machine. Somebody been making copies of their butt. Okay, let's go. Butt man.
Hello?
Hey, I'm trying to reach Vaughn, please.
This is Vaughn. Who is this?
Vaughn, this is Darius. Darius with Human Resources. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Can I help you?
Yeah, listen, we have an incident that has taken place at the job. You actually, what floor are you on, Vaughn?
I'm on floor 12.
Floor 12. All right. So, do you use the copy machine that often on that floor?
Not all the time, but I do use it every once in a while.
Okay. Every once in a while. So here's what's going on. There's going to be some actions being taken place here pretty soon, some legal actions, and we're just clearing everybody. You know, this is just a proper procedure that we're having to go through. So let me just kind of enlighten you on what's taking place. Someone on the 12th floor has copied their butt on a piece of paper in the copy machine. So someone actually sat up on the Xerox machine and copied their butt. Why someone would do that, I have no earthly idea. But what's happening now is everyone on your floor is going to have to come in and show their butt. So we're scheduling this now. I'm thinking Friday at 11 a.m. Would that be suitable for you to come?
Y'all talking about y'all want me to come up there and show my because somebody, I'm a grown man. Okay, I'm a grown man. I ain't do that.
Okay, you know what? I believe you. I believe you wholeheartedly, Vaughn. But just to clear your name, we have to, I hate to say it, clear your butt as well. So we want to make sure, we're going to find out whose butt this is on the piece of paper that did this. We're going to find out.
You're going to find out who's cheeks those are, then you're going to find out real quick they're not mine. All right, I'm not doing that, man. I'm not going to come in. You said Friday? You're doing this on
Friday at 11.
I'm not coming in my day off so I can pull my pants down, let some strangers look at my cheeks talking about somebody copied. I'm not doing that.
I don't want this to take a turn, Vaughn, because right now this is, if you're saying you're not coming in, then other actions will be taking place if you don't come in and follow the procedure that everybody's saying. Everybody else that I'm calling, they have to come in.
How many people work on that floor?
There's at least 80 plus people on that floor.
You talking about trying to have 80 plus people come in, drive all the way to work, so some strangers we don't even know can look at our cheeks. And I'm not going to do that. I don't know who did it, but I know they ain't me.
Well, somebody Xeroxed their butt on the 12th floor, and we're going to get to the bottom of who did it. And what you're not going to do, Vaughn, is tell me you're not coming in. What you're not going to do. Do you like your job here with this company?
Okay, what you're not going to do is act like you're going to fire me because I'm not going to show y'all my sweet goodies just because you from HR. You got me fooled if you actually expect me to think that everybody that works on this floor is over here like, oh, yeah, sure, I'll let some strangers look at my crack. You must be playing. No, sir, not with me.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Do you have a coworker named Andre?
Andre, yes.
Okay, Andre says he knows you. Now, I'm just going to put it out here. Andre is stating that it could have possibly been you.
Really? Andre got the nerve to say it could have been me? Man, Andre. Why did he try to single me out? Like I even use that copier. I don't around there playing games. I'm a grown man. He must be out of his mind thinking he gonna say I did it.
All I know is he stated that you were a possibility. That's what he stated.
He said I was a possibility. That's dumb. He ain't have absolutely no reason to think. I don't even use that copier, man. I use that thing like once every 2-3 weeks.
Okay.
Everybody on that floor.
Okay. So out of once every 2-3 weeks, is there a possibility maybe you propped your butt up there and copied it?
Not at all. Y'all ain't even told me when this happened. I probably wasn't even working when the booty cheeks got scammed. You must be out your mind. You can waste everybody else's time trying to bring everyone in to get a free strip show, but you're not going to do that to me. This has to be unethical and illegal on so many levels. You trying to come in and say everybody on the entire floor has to come show their cheeks? Man, you must be kidding me. What's your name? Whole time you trying to call me saying this is HR. What's your name? Because when
I'm Darius out of Human Resources. I told you that when I first called you.
Darius. When I do come into work, you the first I want to see.
Let me ask you this, Vaughn. Do you know Leslie?
Leslie, I know that better not even say my name.
So you do know Leslie?
Yes, I know Leslie. She works there with me. So you trying to tell me that Leslie said this too?
Do you want to know what Leslie said?
Yes, I would like to know what Leslie said. So when I cuss her out, I get it right.
Okay. Leslie told me to tell you that this is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, and you just got pranked by your coworker, Leslie and Andre.
Oh, man.
Leslie and Andre got me to prank phone call you, man.
Dude, I was pissed. Yeah, your uncle is right, bro. Somebody is gonna whoop your ass. And I bet it's this year.
All right, Vaughn. Tell me this, man. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show. Somebody is definitely gonna whoop your ass.
Anybody in here? I'm not the only one. Anybody ever copied their butt?
No, you're the only one.
You're the only one.
I'm the only one that copied their butt.
Only one. Only one.
Ain't nobody raised that thing.
Nobody. You it.
You ain't sat on that glass and watched that light flash through there.
No.
Can you really picture your uncle doing that? No.
None of us have. None of us have done it. No.
Now
we have got to get together and go get a photocopy of this. Y'all got to. We have got to get together.
We're good. No, this is so inappropriate. What is wrong with you?
This is not inappropriate. We're talking about a photo book, girl. That's all we're talking about.
Boy, that's inappropriate.
This ain't no little photo shoot. You ain't taking it but once.
He is beyond stupid. Beyond.
Yeah.
I asked y'all for one little photocopy. This what I get.
This is what you get.
You can't sit your butt up there for 2 seconds and take the doggone picture.
Oh, the slap back.
We can't do nothing together. Nothing.
Thought we were a family.
I got a nice little footstool down there so you can step up there and sit yourself down, and y'all can't take no picture. None of y'all.
No.
What? I ain't never done it before, but I ain't gonna need the footstool though.
Here we go.
Yep, that's how I know it's you.
Bend at the waist. All right, coming up next, it is my strawberry letter. The subject is, how could he be so cold-hearted? We'll get into it right after this.
Hey, it's Carla Farrell. Kick that old mop and bucket aside. Are you ready for a mop and bucket clean in half the time? Make the swap to Swiffer Power Mop. The all-in-one cleaning hero has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt and grime like magic. With hundreds of scrubbing strips on the pad, it absorbs sticky messes with ease. Plus, it'll leave your home smelling great for hours after cleaning. Get yours today and mop smarter with the Swiffer Power Mop.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for my strawberry letter for today. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your strawberry letter to steveharveyfm.com and click submit strawberry letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry letter.
All right, nephew, thank you. Subject, how could he be so cold-hearted? Dear Steve and Shirley, I was married for almost 20 years. When our daughter was 12, my husband jokingly told his brother that he was only staying in the marriage until our daughter graduates. He said it in front of me, and I agreed with him, thinking it was a joke because we had all been drinking and making digs at each other. He wasn't joking, though. When our daughter turned 19, my husband told me that he wanted a divorce. He planned to move to Canada or somewhere where he could have a simpler life. I asked him if it was something I did, and he told me that I had been a perfect wife and mother, but he had to go live his life on his own terms. I went through his phone, his emails, his credit card statements, and I did not find any evidence of him having a woman on the side. He told me that he never put my name on the mortgage after our wedding, but I could stay in the house because it's where our child grew up. We got a quick, non-contested divorce because if he didn't want to be with me, I certainly didn't want to be with him. I was hurt, and the divorce put me in a financial bind. Then things got worse. He didn't leave the country. He just moved to another county. He sent me a long email telling me that he wants his house back, and he gave me a deadline to get out. He said he has a new woman and she will be living in the house with him. I don't have anywhere to go, and I have no legal rights to stay. Why would he lie saying he wasn't leaving me for someone else if he had someone else all along? I can't afford to move, but my attorney said I have to. Is it worth it to try and talk to him? How could he be so cold-hearted? You know what? I'm just sorry this is happening to you. I really am. Unfortunately, there are just some low-down, ugly, horrible people in this world, and that's just what it is. And I know this firsthand. So I'm going to say, drawing from my own experiences, all I can tell you is that as hard as this is for you right now, you can get through this. First, you do have to get out of the house. The house is not in your name. There's nothing you can do about it. The law is on his side. Your attorney even told you that. So you got to let him have that. You have to start working to rebuild your own life. This is not the end. This is the beginning for you if you look at it that way. You got to get a loyal support system of friends and family around you and just start putting the pieces of your life back together little by little. I mean, I had to stay with friends so I could save money to get my own place. I will tell you that going through something like this, you will truly see who your real friends are. Your your ride or dies, we'll be there for you. The others were only there for the good times, obviously. So your life isn't over. It's just changed in a major way, and you have to make the necessary adjustments. You do. I know this hurts. I know it's humiliating, all of that. For whatever reason, we don't know why he left you. We don't know. We know what he told you, but right now it doesn't even matter because this is no longer about him. You can't let this be about him. This is about you now and how you're going to make beauty from these ashes he left. You can do it. Trust me, you can do it. God's got you. You just got to start. Steve?
One of the best answers Shirley has ever given to me. She used herself as an example. She drew on her own life experiences. That's what it's about. What she told you, everything was 100% true. I can't dispute nothing. I can just give you another way to look at it. That's all I could do. But Shirley covered all the bases. Stop tripping. How could he be so cold-hearted? He is. Okay, he is. He is what he is. That's not going to change. Your daughter was 12. Your husband jokingly told his brother to stay in his marriage till at 19. You had been drinking. You agreed with him. She turned 19 and graduated. Guess what? He told you he wanted a divorce. And he had planned to move to Canada or somewhere where he could have a simpler life. I asked him if something I did. He said, no, you was a perfect mother and a perfect wife. Okay? But he wanted to live his life on his own terms. Then you went through all of his stuff, his phones, his contacts, his emails, his messages, his credit card statements, and you found no evidence that there was another woman. And he said that you could keep the house because that's where your child grew up, and y'all got a quick, non-contested divorce because if he didn't want to be with me, I certainly didn't want to be with him. I was hurt, and the divorce put me in a financial bind. You say, then it got worse. He didn't leave the country. He just moved to another county. Lord have mercy. Ain't that beautiful? He didn't leave the country. He moved to another county. Now, this is going to work out just good. So when we come back, what I will explain to you is what this means for you. And all you have to do is understand, just do what Shirley said. For starters, let's get that through your head. What Shirley said is best. But you got to understand something now. Based on what we're going to say when we come back, it ain't really nothing you can do. You ain't got no legal rights to the house. He done told you you got to get out that house because he finna move back in with this woman. Ooh. Now you trying to figure out if he had a woman all the time, why ain't he tell? What difference it make? You got to divorce. Y'all ain't even married right now. If he had somebody or got somebody, you didn't find no evidence, what difference do it make? He done called you and told you now he got somebody. He felt comfortable telling you that because y'all ain't married.
Okay, Steve. Stop right there. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, how could he be so cold-hearted? We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with the deal so right it almost feels wrong. Right now, get huge savings on our popular models, including our adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe, or go all-electric with America's most awarded EV lineup like the Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 6.
Get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a great deal only during the Hyundai Getaway Sale Event. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, how could he be so cold-hearted?
Okay, here's a woman that was married to this man. He told her when the daughter graduated as a joke when she was 12, they was going to get a divorce. She was drinking. She agreed with it. Well, when the girl graduated, he asked for a divorce. She was surprised. He said it wasn't her. You've been a perfect wife, a perfect mother. You know, hey, look, I'm just going to go live my best life. I don't want to be married no more. I'm going to go to Canada or something. She said, well, since he don't want to be with her, she don't want to be with him, so they got a quick divorce. He let her stay in the house because that's where she raised the kids at, but the house, he never put her name on the mortgage, so he kept the house in his name. Fast forward months later, after the divorce is over with, he living here. He sends her an email that's saying, hey, I want the house back. Here's a date. I want you to be out by now. I met this woman. We gonna come live there. And thank you for everything. But this what it is. Now, she thought in the beginning that there was a woman involved, so she went through all his emails, contacts, messages, credit card, but she saw no signs of a woman. But now he comes back and then he says, I got this woman. We're going to move into the house. And he didn't really move out the country. He moved to another county. So he didn't go to Canada. He just moved to Carson. And so now she tripping because now she trying to figure out where this woman come from. And I don't have nowhere to go and I ain't got no legal rights to stay. Now, her question is, why would he lie saying he wasn't leaving me for someone else if he had someone else all along? Well, you did your research and he didn't have nobody. That don't mean he had nobody. He could have just got somebody. But what difference do it make? Y'all are divorced. You got a divorce. So what difference does it make? If he had somebody else all along, I can't afford to move, but my attorney said I have to because you have no legal rights. Is it worth it to try to talk to him? And how can my ex be so cold-hearted? Okay, when you talk to him, what are you going to say? What you want to talk about? He got somebody else. He's so cool with somebody else. He done told you he got somebody else. And he want that house because him and that somebody else finna go live there. He told you that. What could you how could he be so cold-hearted? It's just life. All you have to do, listen to me. Had you taken care of your business and had your name on the documents and done the divorce right, even if your name wasn't on the document, when you got the divorce, you would have been entitled to it because y'all was married. But you got the divorce and signed all that away. So now you have no legal rights. All you really have to do is move. So that you can't afford to move, yeah, you have to. Shirley said it best. You may have to go stay with a friend, get your money together. You know, it's a little bit embarrassing, but hey, it's life. You can recover. And this is a fine chance for you to get somebody that wants you. He already got somebody want him. Stop wallowing in the mud when somebody, in the words, my favorite quote, Judge Lynn told us, said her grandmama told her, don't let a man have to tell you twice he don't want you. Now, it's clear. He got the divorce soon as the daughter graduated. He told you then. He moved out. He told you then. He called you and told you you got to move out. He told you that. He told you he got somebody new and they finna move in. He told you that. How much more information you need? Why do you want to talk to this man? It's nothing to talk about. You will be fine. As a matter of fact, you'll really be finer. Stop depending on somebody. Stop expecting somebody to take care of you. He got somebody else to take care of. He can't take care of two women. He ain't got that kind of money. You got to get out that house. He probably said something to the new girl. She said, well, I thought you had a house. Yeah, I do, but I left my ex-wife. So she gonna just stay in that house? Ain't that your house? Why don't you get your house back? Yeah, you right. Ew, Clara.
That's how he talked.
What, Otis? Listen to me.
Clara and Otis.
I was talking to this new girl I got, Geraldine, and Geraldine reminded me of something that's my house. And that she think I ought to be living in my house. And I told Geraldine, well, you know you're right. Well, wait a minute. Who is Geraldine? Claudette. Listen to me, Claudine. Listen to me. I just met her. No, you probably had her before. I didn't have nobody. I just met her. Now, what difference do it make? We divorced. You got to get out. You got 45 days to get out. Whoa. And don't be punching no holes in the wall, doing that old nasty stuff. Don't be ripping out the faucets and kicking out the screen doors and stuff. Just get out clean so I can have my house back. Because me and Geraldine, we got to make us a life.
I divorced him because I don't like the way he talks.
I'm finna call your mama old daddy and see what she think of all this.
And I don't like his name.
Well, my mom old daddy already told me you don't need to be staying in that house.
All right, post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. And check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free.
You leave Ophelia out of this.
Heart Radio app. Free never sounded so good. Download it today. Coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, Sports Talk.
I bet your brother Roosevelt wouldn't have did me like this.
Tommy, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're a homeowner, you know it took years of saving, planning, and hard work to get in the door. Then make that house a home. Now, all that effort has built something hugely valuable. Equity is the portion of your home you truly own that can be tapped to fund what's next. And Rocket Mortgage is here to help you turn your home's equity into cash. Fund your next dream with Rocket Mortgage. Visit rocketmortgage.com today to find out more. Rocket Mortgage, LLC, licensed in 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
It is time now for Tommy in for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got for us, Tommy?
Are you ready for some football? All right, let's talk about it.
All right.
Let's talk, man. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They have released Deion Sanders' son, rookie safety Shiloh Sanders, all right, as NFL teams were all required to, put their roster down to 53 players by 4 p.m. Eastern today. So it's all happening today, 4 p.m. And Shiloh was ejected from Tampa's last preseason game this past Saturday for throwing a punch at Buffalo Bills tight end Zach Davidson in the second quarter. So, question is, was it the swing that got you let go, or is it your performance throughout the whole time of preseason?
Do it make a difference?
It don't make a difference. If you're gone, you're gone.
So he just got to pick up, move again. That's all right. He can get on somewhere probably, I
hope so. I want him to get picked up. I was hoping he did well in Tampa. I thought he was on the right track
for the kid.
So what do you think about the decision, though? I mean, football's a violent sport, so
But it's the same thing I asked NBC when they canceled that talk show. I said the same thing.
Huh?
NBC?
I said the same thing when NBC canceled my talk show.
TV is a violent sport? What?
What'd you say?
It was violent when I got cut.
Exact same thought.
How did you make this about the talk show?
No.
I'm just trying to figure out what everybody bothered about. Things gonna happen in life. Let's go. We got to pick up, move on.
Because
we got to go. He's young.
Low-key racism involved.
Are they
targeting? No racism in this. They ain't got nothing to do with racism. A lot of black people got cut. They cut some white people too, Shirley.
Mm-hmm. Today they cut them.
Yeah.
So do you think he did not perform up to par? That's what I'm asking.
I don't know. I wasn't close enough to the team at all. I can't make that judgment call. I don't know how he performed. Seemed like he was doing okay, but it wasn't nothing spectacular. So.
Now, some comments on social media, they think, were they targeting him because he's Deion's son? And
that's going to always be the conversation. If you're good enough,
that can't always be the excuse either.
Right.
You can't keep using that.
Right. His other son's still playing.
Yeah.
And he got targeted. That's why he was a 5th round pick. But he on the roster, he number 4. And, he better than he better than 2 of the people in front of him for sure. And you will see.
I'd rather be the son that don't play, the one that do the social media stuff. I'd rather just be him. That seems pretty easy. Yeah, it's too much going on with them.
Too much pressure.
Let me know what y'all doing so I can post it. I'm gonna post everything y'all doing.
All right, nephew. Thank you.
Coming up
at the top of the hour, a young woman on social media needs some advice, Steve. She says her parents spent her college fund. Wow. We'll talk about that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, this is from Trisha on Steve Harvey FM. Trisha says, I just found out that the money my grandparents left me has basically been spent. I got into my dream college and was excited to have that financial cushion. But when I asked about it, my parents showed me an accounting of how they used it over the years. Turns out all the things they gave me growing up, cheer camp, my senior trip, extracurricular activities, etc., were paid for with my money. They never once told me that that's where the money was coming from, and now I only have enough left to cover my first year of school. After that, I'll need to get a job and figure it out on my own. I feel like that money was supposed to be for my future, not for them to use to cover stuff they didn't want to pay for. Am I wrong to be mad about this? Isn't it wrong for my parents to have spent money meant for me without asking?
No, because they spent it on you. You went to cheer camp.
And it's expensive. Take it. Oh, okay.
That's expensive. All these road trips and everything.
Yeah.
Your grandmama, they did all that to get to where you are now. Now, you got 1 year of college paid for. Go to college. You're going to have to get a job.
Gotta get a loan.
It's all good. Don't worry about that. You in college, you're in the college degree, first year paid for. Year number 2, you're going to have to work it out. Now, maybe your mom and daddy can help you with year 2. You never know. But you got to quit complaining. You in college. Ain't nobody had no money for me to do nothing.
Oh,
nothing.
Now it's back to you.
Yeah, it's back to me.
Morning long.
It's just
That's
about
why they
you.
canceled my TV show. They did that over there.
Canceled my show, and he got cut from Tampa Bay Button. You're 21 years old. I got canceled when I was 60. You know how hard it is to recover when you're in your 60s? It's like falling down some steps when you're 60. 21, you get up. 60, I got to lay there, check with myself, call in.
Make sure nothing's broken.
Yeah.
Fractured.
I got to be still.
You're inserting yourself in the Shiloh Sanders situation.
Just like Shirley did in the strawberry letter today. The best way to answer these questions is insert yourself into these letters.
We're transparent today. Let's be transparent.
Yeah, you're going to be all right, Shiloh.
Your daddy's Dion.
Yeah, and you in college. What you crying for? Just go to college.
This lady here, now you switch to this.
I know.
She only got 1 year paid for. And they used the money and they showed in the account how she sent me to cheer camp and paid for my trips and books. Well, you wouldn't have got to college if you hadn't have done these other things.
Well, is it wrong for her parents to have spent the money on her without asking her?
They spent the money on her. Now, if they went out and bought some trips and cars and stuff, I'd understand. But all that money went towards you.
But her thing is they
don't matter.
They should have spent their own money on her.
No. Grandma set some money aside for you. Now, you want to cut into your college fund with all these little cheer camps and buy all these bows for the back of your head and all this here?
Trip.
No, we're not doing all that. You want a robe and all this here for graduation? This costs money.
She gonna walk in there street clothes.
Sitting up in here.
You got to graduate with a robe, dog.
Cap and gown. Just get the cap. You be able to flip the tassel when everybody flip theirs. What is all this?
The gown you only gonna wear for an hour or two.
Yeah, you done bought this graduation dress. Let them see it.
See, we're hating right now. Are you hating on this young lady?
I ain't got no degree, so I don't really know what we talking about.
Back to him.
About you all day. All right.
It's about him and Shiloh today.
Shiloh talking about he got cut from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let him take your TV show when you 62. Try that. I recovered from that. You'll be fine. You got some more teams you can go to. I ain't had no more show.
All right. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, we all know that Southwest Airlines will change its open seating policy to assigned seats in January. Now Southwest will also require plus-size passengers who encroach upon the neighboring seat to purchase an additional seat or ticket. The executive director...
What does plus size mean?
It means that you take up more than one seat.
So, I mean, what is the size that they're using as the measurement for plus?
I would say 18.
Are you doing women's size? When you say size?
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
That's
what
is that what you're doing?
Because ain't no 18 in men.
42 on a man.
42 is sample size. That ain't
it's
plus.
Too late.
Okay, y'all just gonna dig it.
Regular men, it'd be like 56.
The point is, if you're sitting in one seat and part of you is in another seat,
let's just
you got to pay extra.
All right, let me tell y'all what they saying.
Yeah,
there's a couple of ways
to figure it out.
Try to find when you sit in your seat, that armrest is digging in your side.
You over there?
I'm talking about to the part to where it hurts. You're gonna have to get another ticket.
Well, the National Association to Advance Fat Acceptance.
Your arm is over on don't even come into the armrest. It's just over there hanging. You got to get yourself another ticket.
Is not happy about this. All right. Coming up, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're a homeowner, you know it took years of saving, planning, and hard work to get in the door. Then make that house a home. Now, all that effort has built something hugely valuable. Equity. It's the portion of your home you truly own that can be tapped to fund what's next. And Rocket Mortgage is here to help you turn your home's equity into cash. Fund your next dream with Rocket Mortgage. Visit rocketmortgage.com today to find out more. Rocket Mortgage, LLC, licensed in 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather have the most comfortable clothes on, or would you rather have the most comfortable shoes on? Which one?
Okay, here we go again.
Just answer the question. Would you rather?
Clothes or shoes? That's it.
Shoes. Comfortable shoes.
Yeah. Because if your feet hurt, everything
No, it said,
hurts,
you said comfortable or uncomfortable?
Comfortable.
Oh, I got to have on some shoes. I wear some Crocs before I wear some shoes that my feet, and I can't stand Crocs.
Got to be comfortable.
I can't.
That's the ugliest shoe I've ever seen. That's right up there with Earth shoes.
Remember when
my Crocs.
Remember when that came out?
Yes.
All right. Would you rather have baby back ribs or beef ribs?
Oh, baby back.
I want my baby back.
Really?
That was easy.
Coming up, barbecue.
All right. Would you rather raisins or nuts in your potato salad?
Raisins?
Nuts.
Where they do that at?
You know.
And nuts.
Yeah. Which one? You got
Who done put these nuts in this potato salad?
Who put the raisins in there?
I thought my family, you want to get put out the house?
Right.
Yes.
Come in there with either one of them in that potato salad.
I tried a new recipe. Hope you guys like it.
Well, we don't.
Bye. All right. Would you rather be alone for the rest of your life, or would you rather be surrounded by annoying people for the rest of your life? Alone or surrounded by annoying people?
No, I'd rather be surrounded by annoying people. That's what's happening to me now.
Somehow I knew you'd say that.
Surrounded.
I'm going with you.
Very annoying.
I'm going with you.
I ignore them.
By myself would be too much. I take the annoying people. At least I can talk about somebody.
For the rest of your life? Yeah, that's a
I'm
long
going to talk about that forever.
Would you rather walk barefoot in a public restroom floor, on a public restroom floor, or would you rather walk barefoot in the woods? Which one?
I'm barefoot in the woods.
Yeah.
I'm not going
we can
in
smell
that
bad
public restroom.
people. You can smell bad people.
Especially, man, you ever been to the one at the beach and people come off the beach and they go right in there barefoot?
Yeah.
I be going, man.
How nasty can you be?
Especially in the men's room. I don't know how you missing the latrine. It's right here.
Gross.
Yeah.
Or better yet, when they get through and walk right out the door and pass by the sink.
Don't wash. Yeah, you gotta wash. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Last one. Would you rather live a long life in poverty or a short life as a rich person?
Long poet life?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Come on.
Well, seeing as how I've lived longer than I got left. Ta-da!
Poverty.
A short life as a rich person. All right. Thank you, guys. That's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up at 49 minutes after, it is our last break of the day, and we will close out the show with the one, the only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with the deal so right it almost feels wrong. Right now, get huge savings on our popular models, including our adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe, or go all-electric with America's most awarded EV lineup like the Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 6.
Get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a great deal only during the Hyundai Getaway Sale Event. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
All right, guys, it is our last break of the day on this Tuesday. It's been a fun day.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening. We always appreciate your business, of course. Carla, you had a question for Steve.
I did. All right, Steve. What do you want your life to be about? You're 68. You talk about your age a lot, and you're aging well. You're looking good. What do you want your life to be about?
Well, I think that's a question that everybody should ask themselves, and sooner than later. The saying goes, the two most important days of your life are the day you're born and the day you discover why. What your life should be about, it was kind of like what the subject was we were talking about on stage at InvestFest. Your life should be, first of all, we all have choices. Everybody gets to decide. Matter of fact, we're the only creature that God created that he gave that power of choice to. A bird has no option but to be a bird. A bear has to be a bear. A squirrel has to be a squirrel. And this is what they do. And you have to do the things that they do. We get to pick and choose along the way what we get to be, what we get to do, and who we choose as to who we are. We get to make those choices. Now, I've made my choices. And as I suggested to young people at InvestFest, it's all about how you brand yourself. And branding has a lot to do with who you are. But the branding part has to be tied to a few things. Number one, it has to be tied to your gift and purpose. You need those two things to get cleared up. You first things first, a person should understand what their gift is. What are you gifted at? Realizing that God never created a soul without giving them a gift. We all understand that. Well, what is yours? It is the discovery of your gift, the admission of your gift, and the pursuit of your gift that will lead you to your purpose. Once again, the two biggest days in your life are the day you're born and the day you discover why. Why? I was walking through InvestFest and somebody stopped and asked me a question. Why is it important for you, OG, to come through here at InvestFest? I said, because it is imperative that I share as much knowledge as I can while I'm here with those that I know who have a thirst for it. Because like I've said on this show many times, there are many people I know, most people I know want to be happy and successful. I have found measures of both of those, and so I don't mind sharing the principles and concepts that lead to that. But you have to come away with your own brand. And then you have to remember that everything you do is about your brand. When you get on a podcast, you have to stay on brand. When you make a decision as to what you're going to get involved with, it should be on brand. It should fit who you are and what you are here for. Who you are and what you are. That's what your brand should always be about. You can't pick everything. Everything is not for you. Every contract they ask you to sign, you shouldn't sign. Somebody came to me the other day with these show ideas. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for that anymore. I've had a lot of shows. I can actually say that I've been content with being on TV as long as I have. So I'm looking for other things. But if you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've been getting. So I have to make a decision to turn down those things that get presented to me if I want to stay on brand with the new brand that I choose to be, which is more of a business person, more of a businessman. I got to stay on brand. I can't keep picking what I used to pick. I can't keep showing up for appearance fees. Something has to be about ownership. Something has to be about making you money while you sleep instead of while you making money on your feet. I've done that for years and years and years. So you have to make a decision, and you have to discover that about yourself and stay the course. A big part of it is not being afraid to reinvent yourself. You can't get stuck on Chuck. You know how many people I know, man, whose acting career has been over, and now they my age and older, and they still out there trying to wait on a role to come up in that they can get picked for. And it's so few roles the older you get. Older roles are much more infrequent than younger roles. I got to the point where I watch people that I know in their 70s out here reading for parts. Clearly it's a 40-year-old, 30-year-old. And they go out there to try to convince the director that it should be them. It could be time to reinvent yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. Somebody asked me recently, they said, Steve, how long you been out of stand-up? And I couldn't remember if it was 2012 or 2015. But I thought about it. I think it's 2012. And my last show was at the MGM Gardens. And I sold out 15,000 seats. And that was my farewell. That was my last time. And somebody even asked me, dog, how can you do that? How can you walk away from stand-up? I said, because it's time to turn the page. I got to do something else. I got a TV career that I'm building now. And I think that stand-up going to interfere with that. Because I'm going to say something on that stage that ain't going to fit the brand of Family Feud and all these other things I got. And then the sponsors is going to pull. And then that's going to be the end of that. Understand who you are, what you are, and why you are. And stay on brand and make that decision and do the best that you can, and God will take care of the rest. Have a great day. Talk to God today, y'all. He would absolutely love to hear from you.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.